Hi guys, it's your girl Fina. How are you all doing? So today we're doing another foundation review, and the foundation we're reviewing today is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So this is a mattifying foundation, soft matte foundation. It's got 44 shades and is transfer and sweat proof. And yeah, good stuff about this foundation. I can't really say anything because I've used it and I love this foundation. So that's what I'll be reviewing today. And the shade that I use is 14N. So 14 neutral is what I use, and that's what we're going to be reviewing today on this face. Okay, I want to use this invisible UV flawless poreless primer, but I've put on SPF, so I don't know why. So I'm not going to use the primer. I'll be using the magic cream. I've got a sample size of the magic cream, so that's what I'll be using to prime my face today. And I've had this magic cream for a very long time, so I just have to use it. So I still have a whole lot. Comes in this teeny tiny packaging, but I've used it more than 4 times now and it's still going on. So let me just, oh god, the fragrance in this, that's just one thing with Charlotte Tilbury stuff that I don't like. The fragrance is too much. For sensitive skin, I don't just like using anything that have fragrance. At least even if I'm to use something that have fragrance, let the fragrance be subtle. Like let it be not, let the fragrance not, I don't like it when the fragrance is too much in your face that you can literally smell it from when you open up the packaging. So but what can we do? We move. But I really love this magic cream though. I really like it. It's really hydrating. Do you see that? That's a whole lot on the face. Well, do it yourself if you have the opportunity. Do you see how my face is glowing? That's all right. When you're getting advanced, do more of hydrating stuff. Use stuff that will make you look glowy. It helps. It helps your, see the smile lines and all that. Put them in place. It helps. So now let's apply this foundation. Let's swatch it first. So I'm just going to use, let me bring out, the consistency is okay. It's not that runny and it's not that thick. So this is the shade that we are using today. So let me do you know what, let me just go on with this one first. Let me go with 2. When I use it, I use just 1, but I want to see if it's full coverage. Is it full coverage? Wait, let me go back into that. Sorry, give me a second. I just want to see if this is full coverage. Flawless satin, no, it's a long wearing, full coverage. Yeah, it's full coverage foundation, because I don't like applying much foundation on my face, so that is why I'm trying to make sure. So since it's full coverage, I'll be using my sponge. So I'm using my beauty blender. So this is it. Sorry, I forgot to swatch that, but at least you guys can see the shade on my face as I apply it. Can you see that? So I still have that at the back of my head. See, that's why I use just 1 pump, because this is gonna be too much and I hate wasting product. I think this should be all I need. Yeah, I think that's it. It's giving me really dewy but breathable anyway. So look, I still have that. So I didn't finish everything. I'm going to wipe that off. That's a whole lot. So literally 1 pump is all you need. This is a proper full coverage foundation. So if you are looking for a full coverage foundation, try this. 1 pump is all you need. You don't need 2. And this is it. I know the shade is a little bit off, but don't worry, I'm going to fix that. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the shade Chestnut. Should I use chestnut? No, this is too red. Let me use butterscotch. Butterscotch is lighter than chestnut, so I use chestnut days that I want. Let me show you. So this is chestnut. I don't like wasting this. And this is butterscotch. Let me show you. So this is butterscotch. You can see is lighter than chestnut. So chestnut will do the job, but let me just put a little bit of this. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll use a little bit of chestnut too. Just a little bit is all you need. This concealer is full coverage as well. So I'm just gonna put the chestnut here and there. If I know I'm going to use both, I won't have swatched that because this is waste, man. So yeah, that is both on my face. I'm just going to let that, for this concealer you don't even need to let it sit. I'm just going to let the concealer sit a bit. For this concealer you don't have to let it sit, but I'm just going to let it sit. I'm going to apply my bronzer. I'm using the Dennis Amaris bronzer in the shade Deep. Now let's set the face. I'm using the Sephora translucent setting powder. So I've got the compact one. This is the loose powder one. I'm just going to use that to set my under eye first. So before I set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Densamaris Yummy Skin Dancing Queen Hair Blush. So I'm using the shade Dancing Queen. I love the shade. I love, love, love. Now let's set the rest of my face. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder in the shade 4 Deep. So let's set the rest of my face. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in the shade Deep, 4 Deep as well. Excuse me, sorry guys. I'm just going to set just a tiny bit, not too much. Just want to add a little bit shadow on my cheek. Just there. And then a little bit on my forehead. Like that. And just want to set my under eye one more time for the last time. Let's brighten it up a bit. So I'm using the same powder in the shade 2. Yeah, 2. So 2 medium is what I'm using. I've got the 3, but I need my under eye a bit bright today. I don't have Charlotte Tilbury blush. I am using the NARS blush in the shade Arose. You can see the Arose and the Densamaris is almost leaning towards the same shade, the same mede. Yeah guys, that is it. I love this foundation, and I've read a little bit claim on it. It's a good foundation. I just found out today that if you use it with the magic cream, it will be a little bit dewy. I applied the whole lot, that was why, but I like it. After setting it, you can see how it's looking right now. So it's not that dewy. I'm going to put on my, I don't want any lip liner today. I'm just going out like this. So let's set the face. So let's set the face. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Setting Spray and lock it down. Guys, that is it. I am done with the makeup. I really love this foundation. It's a full coverage foundation, as we all saw it. It's a soft matte foundation, but I don't know. I think it's the magic cream that made it dewy. But even at that, this foundation is very, very good. I tried the 15. The 15 was a bit dark. I don't like the shade. I just prefer this 14 because I know how to maneuver. You see, after I finish the makeup, the turn up is good. That's just one thing with, if you have a lighter foundation, know how to use it. Not a light foundation, just a foundation that you know how to play around with. If it's too dark, you know how to use other products to bring out what you want. So that's exactly what I have done here, and I really appreciate it. So guys, just wanted to review this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and I love it. So yeah, that is it guys. Don't forget to show yourself love, and don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, and I will catch you guys again in my next video. Do have a lovely day.